Okay, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be changing the oil on this 2001 Yamaha TTR 90, and the procedure I'm going to show you should work for pretty much any Yamaha TTR 90 since they're all pretty much the same other than minor differences. So in my case, you take the dipstick out. I don't know if you can see, but you can definitely smell it. There's a bunch of gas in the oil because it was sitting. So it's definitely not good, and I gotta drain this all out. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys how to do it. Alright, so when you're on this side of the bike and you look straight down, I can actually lift this thing up a little bit for you. If you look right over there, set this camera up right here where I'm pointing. That's where your drain plug is on the dipstick. I mean, not on the dipstick, but for the bottom of the engine. So it's a 12 millimeter. You unbolt that and drain the oil out. Alright, so I got my 12, got my extension, and kind of have to get on your knees. And it's right. Oh, that's nice. Mine's all stripped. Alright, so you have your socket. You put it on. Helps to have an extension. And just break it loose. So unless you want to get dirty, I recommend putting a glove on. And once you break it free, you can just by hand take it out. And out comes all my gas infused oil. This is definitely going to stink. I'd say that's about a full tank of gas that was in there. That's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of just whatever motor oil I have, and I'm going to fill the case up and just try and flush out the remainder of this gas. If you're just changing the oil routinely, you definitely don't have to do this. This is very much so a me problem because I buy garbage bikes. Just pour a little bit in. Let it flush out a little bit. Get some of that gas out. Alright, so once everything is done draining, put your drain plug back in by hand first. Just thread it on. Tighten it up with the ratchet, don't make it too tight so you don't strip it. And then kind of put the oil back in. So the oil I'm going to be using, this Valvoline 4-stroke oil. It's like $8 at any auto parts store. It's basically, I mean, I guess you use regular motor oil, but I know on other bikes with wet clutches, sometimes they like to slip when you have regular oil, so I like to use the 4-stroke stuff. It's so cheap, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. So this bike takes 0.85 quarts. So pretty much most of the bottle, I guess you leave like one mark down. And just, you know, you pour it in. Pour in, I'd say 3/4, then check the level. And if it needs more, pour in some more. If not, then leave it. Okay, so when you check the oil, it's nice to have the bike upright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it upright. Then you take your dipstick and you don't thread it, and you kind of just let it sit there. Take it out, check the level. Doesn't really want to focus, but it's pretty much full. See if I can get the camera to show it. I mean, I guess you can see the oil right on the mark. So this is good to go. And that's all there is to it. Change your oil, and now you guys can get back to riding. So there you have it, guys. Super simple. Shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes, even with some hiccups, like in my case, the oil drain plug. But yeah, super simple procedure. 10 minutes, and it's going to keep your bike running healthy and running longer. If you like what you saw, stay tuned for more. And thank you for watching.